Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out of there. Listen. Mabu, hey everybody, it's your boy Matty-Rants. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear here. I'm trying to make sure that we got the sound right today. Hope everybody's doing well. Let me see here. I might just leave the mic here. I haven't decided yet. I'm looking for one more chord. Oh, I just found it. Hold on, y'all. Because the computer's getting hot on me here. We got to talk about a good show today. It's Drag Race Philippines. Season 2, this is the semifinals. It's called the main event. We're going to talk about that today. Hold on. Come on, baby. Give me what I need. There we go. There we go. Hold on. I'm going to put this on for right now. We're going to take it off a little bit later. But for right now, I'm going to use my headset today so I can counterbalance some sound I'm hearing. What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a good one. This sounds good to you? Okay, I'm going to probably put it back because I have a new mic stand and I'm going to get a microphone eventually, but I need to get used to having it in a position because I'm going to start having a mic situationship right here. So there we go. But listen, I hope you're all having a blessed one. We're going to get this started today. It's going to be a light one. It is an episode where, right before the semifinals, it's let's get a quick run through of your time on the show, who you are trying to be if you aren't them already, and if not, who are you now? And then also, why do you want to win the competition? It's the reminder, they haven't had anybody go home in quite some time. So 2 people had to leave today, and both, it was kind of sad. It was a little bit sad. It was a lot sad. I was very upset, but I'm also happy with the top 4 that we have in place. So this is a good one. Now, for those of you who know, Drag Race UK has premiered, and I will be covering it on my channel. So for those of you who will be tuning in tomorrow, I will be doing the review then on Friday. And I haven't forgotten about Drag Race Brazil. I have not forgot about Drag Race Brazil. That's going to be Saturday in the morning time, where we have that one. Okay. And it'll be a double feature with the episode I missed because of my birthday, as well as the episode that currently premiered this week. And again, for those of you who've been asking about Drag Race Germany, I'll be doing that exclusively on Patreon. So here are my social medias. It's at MattyRants everywhere except for X. There's a Linktree link in the description. Click it. It'll take you where you need to go. I do reactions on Patreon. I have posted this episode already on my Patreon. So go to my Patreon and check that out. I appreciate that. It's for as low as $1 a month. You can check out over 380 plus videos. So check me out on Patreon, bookable on Cameo for any special requests. I'll certainly mean it from the heart. And again, I thank you so much for tuning in today. I have plans tonight, and I'll be going to go see the Saw X movie. I originally wasn't going to go see it in my mind, but I was requested for an evening at the movies tonight, so I'm going to give it the go, and we'll see. We'll see is how I feel. There is nothing here. I told you, I'm getting used to this. I need to stop doing that. There's nothing there. You need to be out of this room. Oh, goodness, I can't. Okay, let's start this up, everybody. As a reminder, because this show literally is for entertainment purposes only, it's always a constant reminder. We had an issue with the episode of Baddies this week. But listen, this program's for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, or wigs. All opinions expressed by MattyRants and program participants are still their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program, so please don't be weird about it and grab your libations and strap in. Maddie's a talker. That's me. You may be here for a while. If you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, consume some Activia and have yourself a good poot. And by all means, check out my merch at dragqueenmerch.com. I love to see y'all in some tank tops, some t-shirts, get yourself some stickers. That's for the States. We got a whole bunch of different options with Mattivia, Rant Pack, the panel, and Sundays are best with the panel. The panel will be back this Sunday. I have verified that all gentlemen will be accounted for. We'll be talking about Drag Race UK as the main bread and butter with a little dab into Philippines. And then also we're going to dive into hot topics and get into the opinions from, say, the panel on a couple of people's albums that came out recently. And we'll play a game with them as well. So yes, the panel will be back this Sunday. As a reminder, it is going to be moved to a bi-weekly Sunday show. This gives us time to have Sundays to ourselves, as well as refresh to have good episodes for you all. As you know, I've been doing it for so many Sundays. Again, thank you so much for all the birthday love I have gotten this past week. My birthday was Sunday. Happy birthday, all to my Libras out there. If it's your birthday today, all my love to you. If it's your birthday coming up, all my love. Balance those scales, baby. Don't let the people drag you because they try us all the time, every year. So if you want to drop a little love my way, I appreciate it with paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo MattyRants. Anything and everything is super helpful and necessary, especially with bills and all that kind of stuff. But if you want to throw me some extra love because of my birthday, I would most certainly appreciate that as well. Not necessary for your participation, but I certainly would appreciate it. And if you would, for your participation today, tomorrow, whenever you turned this video on, do me a favor and hit that like button, share, and subscribe to this channel. We're slowly but surely going to get to a 23,000 subscriber count, but check the million views, bitch. Actually, 7 million views, please. Hold on, let me turn my AC on real quick. Get this AC on because it's a little quiet for me and it's driving. Oh, in case you're wondering, this is Ahora's merch. If you're like, what's going on? What's this giving? What's this giving? It's giving Ahora's merch. What's she giving? Oh, can't read. Sorry, the booty do. Sorry, the booty do. Sorry, the booty do. The booty do. The booty do do. The booty do. Yeah, I don't want this on my head. I want to get used to not having something on my head while I do these shows from now on. But at the same time, like, get my microphone atmosphere going. So if you can still hear me now, that's perfect because this works a little bit better for me, especially hearing me since my voice is still recovering. We're almost there. We're almost there. Okay. Muhaha. Muhaha. Anywho. Also, yeah, and also for tips as well, reminder, my car is out, so it really does help with the Ubers around town as Houston is ginormous. So God bless y'all. Thanks for being here. All right, let's get this started today, kids. We did this in 9 minutes. If you're angry, don't make some noise. But we will certainly have timestamps for you in the comment section if you want to get to the point. But a reminder, I do these lives because we love to have these conversations together with each other. And so if you would just relax and enjoy the show because we're going to talk about it. And some of these live comments are going to be accessible in the visual. You see, I'm not going to say we are. Well, actually, we are the visual. All of us are the visuals. That's right, Beyonce. You were getting me ready to tell these babies over here. Okay. All right, let's start this show up today. I know you not. There we go. All right, listen. Last week was a bit emotional, as you know. No one went home, but a lot of shenanigans happened on that stage. Now, one thing that wasn't a shenanigans for me, yeah, I'm gonna lift you up. Oh, yes, much better. One thing that wasn't a shenanigans for me was Obie winning last week's episode. But unfortunately, there was a lot of other things happening to where Miss Obie was not able to fill her cup because everybody was devastated for surviving, but also it was emotional because they thought they were going home. Cat and Bernie have had a long-standing relationship when it comes to drag in general in many of their journeys. I'm not sure how long ago it was. I think they said a decade or so, but they've known each other for a minute. So it's like, oh, you don't want to go up against your sister. And then on top of all that, Jade was given the work, and I told you once again, there was a few people that disagree with me last week, which is fine. Believe it or not, I know I'm logging on there. She even, like I said, was like, okay, that was jacked up. You're going to tell me that the rules I didn't follow. So all of a sudden I'm in the bottom and I'm thinking I'm about to go home. Yet I could have possibly won that challenge. I haven't won nothing this entire season. It's been a hell of a journey. It felt like they were playing with her emotions, and I can understand her frustrations in that department. At the same time, there were rules and they were broken. And that's tea. And I love you, Jay, but and you know that. You grown. You know that, baby. Hold on, turn this up. You know that. But it was simply the name of the game. But at the same time, like Hannah in Arizona said, it was like, oh, girl, they ain't even saying nothing about Obie. I mean, it was a tough day. But they were able to give Obie their flowers when it came to the next day. And Mama Pao once again clears the look department when it comes to workroom looks, at least for the majority of them. The runway is a different story. Okay? A bedtime story, Madonna. Jesus. I mean, that may be who she was trying to go for here. Butch Madonna. If there is that, well, maybe Madonna is the Butch Madonna. Regardless of all that, Mabu Hey, as Mama Pao, comes into the workroom and tells them what their next maxi challenge is going to be, which is them doing a lip sync and choreography, okay, to the main event by RuPaul. That is the second, not my favorite RuPaul song. No, lies. Third, maybe third that I've heard this season. No, probably two. Yeah, because I Bring the Beats, not my favorite, no shade. But also, this is the main event. Are you ready? It's not my favorite. There's so many good RuPaul songs, but hey, what is the? I mean, if it's in the 25 cents market, if it's giving car wash CD music. Does anybody know of that reference? Does anyone have that feel of going to a car wash? And I'm talking about like a Mr. Car Wash. I'm talking about like, the ones where you have to like pull in and they write on the window with chalk. I don't know if they still do that anymore because the one I go to doesn't really do that at all. But like they would write on your windows with chalk or whatever. And you have all those specials. And then you go inside and it would smell like the air fresheners that they're trying to sell, and there would be like a bin of CDs of things and songs that nobody would ever listen to or care, or sometimes would, but it'd be like, what is this doing here? $4 work. You can buy TY Beanie Babies in the car wash. Yeah. There was always cards in there because for some reason going into now I'm talking about it. But it was so weird to me. I'm sorry, I'm having to have this conversation because now that I'm thinking about it, it's going to drive me if I don't get it off my chest. You go to the car wash, they got cards, like birthday cards, like all that kind of stuff, like all of that, right? It's like, wait, so you wouldn't have already had this together? You had to go get this at the car wash? Ooh. Hey, doc. Hey, everybody. Listen. Now, I'm not sick, but let me tell you, my boo hate all my babies out there. I went to the Beyonce concert, the Renaissance concert, the second show in Houston this Sunday. I know it's Thursday, but that show, like the entire event of it all, like everything was around like 6 to 7 hours of a lot. Didn't get into the bed till like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. So my voice is still a little bit, it's recovering. But if y'all watch the other videos this week, it was much worse. It was much worse. Yeah, but it's still from Beyonce because I was singing my ass off. I was. It was a great, 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 great show. I love my sister-in-law, but she was like, it was okay. I was like, ah. Blasphemer. Ah, dare you? Emrika in the chats got that video because I did talk about the experience and I share some footage. So if you want to check it out, I'd appreciate it. But yeah, I do share a little bit of the footage. Blue Ivy was there. Meg the Stallion was at our show. It was being recorded for some event. So we'll see. Hi, Noel. Is it Knowles or Noel? I feel like it's Noel. I don't feel like it's Noel. Why did I do that? Noel? Who am I? My age. See, I'm getting older. You know, this was my birthday. All right, back to Mama Pow and back to this show because that is the point of this video today. Brought to you by my ADHD. Again, music video, lip sync, choreography, all of that jazz. Bretman Rock is going to be the guest judge today. And, you know, right, Noel. See, you make me read things, Noel. See how, like, y'all read that. Like, doesn't it? Like, it helps, but it also, that's me doing one of these. Like, if I had needed glasses, I got my contacts in, it'd be, you, no. Oh, okay, I'm not stupid. That's me. That's me. I'm the guy that's going to get the puzzle, but give me 2 times because I'll read it all wrong at first. But listen, babies. This was an exciting time. I knew this was going to be a light episode. It was probably going to be full of emotions because it's a semi-final. 2 people get eliminated. They're going to have tea time and have conversations about all, everything that, happened from the season, things that may be affecting them now, what they're playing for, all that kind of stuff. Very important information, right? So we're going to get to know them a little bit better, if not totally better. Ooh, one thing I want to show I got for my birthday. Please don't break on me because you've been doing the most lately. Because some of y'all may not have seen the video, but this is now one of my pride and joys here. Gorgeous moon meditation. That's super Sailor Moon. Yeah, babe. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Hold on, don't you fucking break, bitch, because you've been giving me the work. Goodness. That damn thing is so fragile. Y'all don't even know. Like a little shake. It's my favorite attack from her, by the way. Like, if any attack of all the attacks from Sailor Moon, Moon Gorgeous Meditation was the most severe. It was the most giving. It was Tahanti. Okay. She said, boom, boom, bow. Like, excuse me, in the beat. Da, da, da. Like, come on now. Come on now. Yes, yes. Healing. The healing ones are cute. It's fine. I'm here for all of that puss. But like, Moon Gorgeous was that girl. Yeah, baby. I didn't know who she was stabbing with that little pencil. But yes, she was doing the work. Now, let's get to this here, kids, because we're going to talk about this today. And I'm going to lightly go through the work in reference of what they talked about on the show, because we've seen this already, and that's fine. But I do want to give some light and some love to these babies and these individuals here, because every single one of them has a story, and there were certain points that stood out for me. So we'll start with Bernie. Bernie has talked a lot about doing this for their family, but I finally heard them say a lot for themselves too. But also, when Bernie talks about getting that surgery for their eye, and I get emotional for them because I can feel the hard work from a person. Have you ever just looked at someone and knew that they put in? That's how it is for me. That's how it is for every time I see Bernie, I'm like, that's right, bitch. Like, I don't even know why. I just be like, that's right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I don't even know what it is. She just opens her mouth. Yes, yes, queen. Yes, Queen Bern. I like Bernie's story. I like Bernie's journey. And I want them to win, to be honest with you. Just being very, very real here. I'm not even gonna BS you. Bernie is my pick to win. If Bernie doesn't win, I'll be all right. I'm gonna be sad for Bern, but I hope eventually, even maybe with the money, I know they were splitting some of that with the Golden Gals when they talked about their win. But excuse me, Golden Gays. Why I say Golden Gals? But I want them to. I hope they get that surgery that they're looking for. And I found it so interesting that I'm happy for the tea time, and I think it's everything that they got. Like, what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? they got these gift certificates for cosmetic surgery. But when Mama Pow said immortal eyes, was that a wrong translation? Because if it was not, and I was thinking to myself, wait, so is this the surgery Bernie's asking for through this surgery? This place gonna do it? Or is this like for something else? Because she said lips, bitch. So I was like, I don't know if that's the same spot, but she hacked me a little bit when she said immortal eyes. I said, wait a minute. Are we giving her the surgery? I thought this was an Oprah moment. I'm so serious. Calla Karen is so funny though. Love her down. They were sweet, asking a lot of questions, this, that, and the other. I am going to move through this, but yeah, Bernie, I love me some Burn. I really do. I do. Oh, I really do. Love me some Bernie. Go, Bernie. But yes, from the aesthetic clinic, anti-aging, contouring, rejuvenation. Yeah, what she said, I'm telling you, immortal eyes. I was like, bitch, we just talked about saving her vision, and we're talking about immortal eyes now. Mama Pow. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, but that did make me shift my wig a little bit. What's up, Quan? What's up, everybody? Hey, DW. Hey, Wildcard. Hey, Crash. Bay God, Sylvian. Sanchez, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, the fillers for the eyes. That's what I'm thinking too. Rich, how's it going? Daniel Q, how you doing, baby? Can you tell me how to say your name, love? Is it L? Is it just L, or am I overthinking this? Because I see the E and the I, and I want to be like, I want to give it an extra syllable. Help me out. I want to say your name, love. But thanks for being in here, love. Mark Graff, how you doing, babe? Purple Eater. Let's keep it going here. EL. Thank you, EL. Thank you, babe. Hi, EL. How you doing, babe? Raphael, how's it going? Okay, so can I get to have this moment with you? I love it. Hannah, if you're watching this. Okay, so this week, like, I kid y'all not, like, the day that my car like stopped working, like, I ended up on a live stream, or not a live stream, but I was live on Instagram, Meta, whatever. And Obie like joined my live, and it was me, Obie, Hannah Beshi, Matilda, and Tiny Deluxe that were on the live, and they were all in the house like just talking this, that, and the other. We watched what a gag. So I was like, ah, shig. You know what I mean? I was like, ah, shit. So I got to tell Hannah how much I like her. But like, just to further go into this, when you hear Hannah's story and all that, and it feels like Hannah has come into her own this season, and even through the Untucked, when their parents address them by their drag name, this, that, and the other, it has been very lovely to see the growth of an individual on a show, regardless of them not winning per episode, right? So just imagine they didn't win any of the episodes, which kind of sucks, but like, Hannah, if you've taken anything from this moment, please understand, like, one of the most likable people I have ever watched on television ever. And that Untucked, when you express how you felt in that moment, when Dee Dee did what she did, whoa, I will never let that go. Now that was some real shit. Okay. So like, yeah, like for me, Hannah is definitely somebody who grew on me the show. I didn't know where they were gonna go. There were some looks I really, really liked from them. I hate those tights. Burn them as fast as possible. Not on you. Throw them away. You look like a Mattel doll that's been disfigured and re-put back together again with some Dollar Tree legs, and it's crazy. And you know your legs aren't gold. Gold member, not you, bitch. I need you to get some different tights. Other than that, everything's great. But I did like, Hannah expressing herself through the story with her family, and, of course, coming together for themselves, and, basically getting through this. I like me some Hannah Beshi, but I did have a feeling like, okay, I don't know if we're gonna get her to top 4 here. Now, I'm gonna be real. This is the one I would take. If I'm in this competition and they're giving away some surgery, some cosmetic surgery, bitch. Oh, I'm getting the job done. I'll tell you something right now. We need this like a full. Oh, I was like, give me. I was with Hannah on that one. Give me. 30,000 what? Oh, if that was $30,000 in US dollars, bitch. Boom. Pull all this. Pull all of that. Just shave it off and just blah. That was gonna be me. That was gonna be me for sure, for sure. I was like, absolutely. I love it. Cat, it's been an interesting season for me with her. Well, in terms of the blacktivation of it all. But I've grown to like her on the show a lot as well. And yes, she is a firecracker. Yes, she's gonna cut the fuck up and say how she feels and all that kind of jazz. But like, there have been moments I have come to respect from Cat and also her point of view, right? Not, the lighter point of view, everyone. The point of view, right? But she talked about, of course, being labeled a bitch and rude and this, that, and the other. And Cat's like, I mean, that was me, but you know, that was me from my past. I am a different person now. And sometimes, it did remind me that there are certain people who have to be left in the past with who you are and what you associated yourself as before, because you can move forward. And just because they're still upset at you based on what your past has gone through, you don't have to feel guilty about that for the rest of your life. You can literally move forward. So I was like, oh, okay. I was here for a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of sunshine. She didn't do what her other, her fellow contestant who went home previously. We can say that because technically that's true. Previously, Cat had to reel her shit in because she could have easily had a meltdown moment on the show and done too much, like somebody else who was a little bit on holiday. Thanks, y'all, for tuning in. It's your boy, Matty-Rants. We're talking about Drag Race Philippines Season 2. In case you're wondering, my voice is a little bit crisp, crackety, crunchety because I went to the Renaissance concert, Beyonce, and it was amazing. And I sang a lot. So sometimes my voice can't get as high as it used to, and sometimes it can get as low as it needs to. Yes. Cat talking about character development. Sis, you mean damage control? I mean, listen, I'll say this: the darkest she got was gold this season. Okay, we saw some online. We did. Ain't nobody addressed it on the show. That part, right? So I can't go in on that and be like, this is Drag Race Down Under all over again, season 1. And it's going to be a whole lot of shut up, this kind of that. You know what I mean? So it's like, no. I've already addressed outside of those, outside of that situation. So I have to move forward in that regard. But technically, Quan, in reference to the damage control, isn't that always character development sometimes, especially when you come from a bad background, when you come from a other kind of setup, you know what I'm saying? It's always development, Sometimes the picture looks like shit until it looks like gold. That's a great Canadian reference for the girls out there. Shout out to Drag Race, Canada's Drag Race. Wonder when that's coming back. Captivating Star Jones Drewski, thank you for the super chat. That's mean. We also found out her age. She's 42. So that IMDb or whoever looked it up and said 1984, that's a lie. That's a lie. It's not 1984. Ain't nothing wrong with being 42. That's not what I'm saying. But remember when we were talking about this and somebody said 39, I need to address that now. She said 42. And Cat, ain't nothing wrong with being 42, bitch. Cut up. I just turned 37. What are you talking about, baby? I got a car. She needs to be fixed. I got my apartment. Rent paid. Bills paid. I have a child. Where are you at? Sitting over there in his condominium. Yes. Father provides. Rant Pack provides for Matty-Rants. That's stupid, but it's great. Matty-Rants, but it's Matty-Rants. I love my cat. Yeah, he is. Listen, my child is huge. This vet visit is gonna be funny. I know he's not overweight, but I'm like, he had a growth spurt because there's no way. Y'all remember when I first got him? It was like this. I woke up this morning. I was like, you are big. What's happening? I was like, what am I feeding him? Look at me. I'm talking about my cat with cat up here. Look at what she does. Look. the captivation of it all. Cat. Um, he's a chubby bubby. He's a chubby baby. I love him so much. I'm talking about you. Sorry. When I'm gone and I come home, I pick him up like this baby. He loves it, and it's our thing now because he my beard is growing in, and now I can't get rid of it. So he does like his rubby dubs on my beardy weird. Oh, I sound so stupid, whoopid, but yeah, I love my cat. Yeah. Best decision ever was adopting him. I swear to God, it's the best decision. One of the best decisions ever made. Thank you for the super chat. Cat knows black is slimming and age defying. We're gonna get off of Whoa Vicky for just a second, and we're gonna get right back to things here. Cat has a story, and she is here to say it, and she's here to have it, and I see where this is going. She's going to get new lips. I think that was a good decision. No shade to Cat, but a plump lip would look good on her. It would. Listen, I loved Miss Jade, so I really do. I really love this girl. I mean this in the nicest way possible, and this is not shade. Baby girl is a fool. And it's not to say that's not to be shady. When I say fool, I mean like, girl, what? When she speak, hold on now, sis. I was like, what? Huh? What? But I love it because I'm like, yes. Because half of it, I'm like, yes. Yes. The other half, I'm like, what? Yes. I'm back to yes again. No, what was that? I don't believe. What are you talking about? What the fuck does that mean? Yeah. Doll. See, you listen. Mama Pow, I love. I'm sorry, Jade. This is all I love. I promise you, this is all I love. The esoteric Bratz doll that is Miss Jade, crackety crack. So is the one, and I'm telling you, Karen, sister, mother, goddess, child, being one. It's like I don't know if it's like ballroom hippie, ballroom hippie, mean girl, cool girl, big nerd, not nerd, emo child, whatever you could just wrap into one being and then throw it into outer space to then exist like Ripley did for at least 3 of Ridley Scott's productions of Alien, and then just do it. Like, you don't understand. Like, and I just love hearing her talk. I love hearing her talk. If World of Wonder does not give her a show, they're stupid. You have given other people many boring shows. No shade, World of Wonder, a little bit. I tune in for whatever this lady would have to do. If Jay doesn't win this show, if World of Wonder gives her something, I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. In. Give it to her now. Give it to her right now. And I don't even know what it would be about. Like, she's sex positive. So if anything, that's what Jade, listen to me. I think I got something for you, girl. They steal from me sometimes, even though I would love to work with them. Ooh. Sister, a sex talk with Jade on World of Wonder, it'd be like an after dark show. Oh, bitch. Like, you would have you would need to do age restrictions there for all that. But can you imagine an after late night show with Jade? That shit would be crazy, but it would be good. The Esoteric Dolls Talk Show, where the dollification is coming. Oh, yes, very that. Karen is so funny. The way she was so intrigued but so confused at the same time while she was talking about her. And she's just like, is this really how you talk in real life? I don't know why that made me cackle. Like that made me actually cackle. If you want to ask that question, but then you're like, absolutely, yeah. Power top, bratzy, talk show, domination, variety. There you go, Crash. There you go. Power top, bratzy, talk show. I can't even. I can't even. I can't even. I love her. I love her so much. She's everything. She's everything. She said it might be exhausting to drink with her again. Callie Karen, you had to stop. I was like, please stop making please stop. Dragging her politely. Like, woo. I love her, but she got lips, mama. I said, you already have lips, but she got some more lips. Now, Obie, you know, Obie over here. That's my baby. You know, I love me some Obie. They've been in the chat a couple of times and all that jazz, but they were talking about the pressure they had with Prince, Marina Summers, and Eva La Queen, you know, her sisters that have been on the show and was trying to make up for what happened on season 1 and putting that pressure on themselves. And, you know, being asked the question of, do you think you changed the competition? It's like, no, I adapted to each challenge. That's what I did. I never changed who I was, but I adapted to each challenge. And the one time I broke was when that lady called me trash. And then she tried me and I had to catch myself at the back. Crash, you're not far off. I got very emotional listening. There is something Ovi said when it came to like the childhood photos. And you'll have to go to my reaction because it's not on the tip of my brain right now. But there's something Ovi said that actually like boom, boom. That was when I was like, okay, that's my sister for real, for real. Because I have said the same thing to myself before, and I was like, ooh, yep, that's kinfolk. But I get Ovi's energy and chaos fully, and also the empathy that resides in them. They're a love bug, right? But at the same time, if mama feels some shit is on some bull, oh no, act the fool, you better watch out. Like that's what I get from Ovi. Like if she feels anything's unjustified or BS, oh please. I'm not only gonna address it, I'm gonna drag you in the addressing, and then we're gonna be just addressing this forever. We just gonna be cutting up forever until you get the point. And then I'm gonna let it go because it's been 3 days and I just don't care about this anymore. Yeah, that's my energy. I don't hold grudges unless there has not been a resolution, and the grudge that I hold is actually just pocketed until I see you again. And I have to remind myself, don't speak, don't talk, don't acknowledge. They can talk behind your back, they can say what they want, they can cackle that. You do not give them the energy, you do not speak. I don't know who you are. I have never met you before because the person I knew would never. And that's how I operate. Who I used to know would never. And if you think in public is the time to address me, oh no, it's time to embarrass. I'm definitely not going to speak to bitch. You better hit me up on the private line. Do this like we real G like we don't do this in front of folks. This is private. Whatever beef we got going on, shit. But no, I like me some Obie. Obie's been a kind one. Also, someone to drag someone. There's been a lot of different developments from Obie, and also with their drag too, we've seen more than just one thing. So it's been a very nice run for Obie, in my opinion, with their one win. Even though I felt there should have been others, but you know, I felt the same for other people too. The V Slim, I said Obie trying to get snatched and give. So go ahead. Looking like you go to the same school as Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Go on, sister. Arizona Brandy is not drunk in this photo, but she is not in her Versa Bottom era. What is a Versa Bottom? Does it own a Nissan and likes to bottom? I'm confused. I know it's a Versa Bottom. I'm being stupid. But, you know, not to be considered the drunk, even though that's literally been their brand the entire season. You know, Arizona does have a lot that they are, you know, fighting for in terms of representation for the Cubao queens and the not a family but collective of folks that she's been with that are sort of not taken seriously in the drag world out there. I'm not shading versus Crash. It's great on gas. Now, if you're trying to race somebody, I would tell you put that car in park and we'll see what car turns on faster. That's the only race that one's winning. But yes. I'm just saying, I saw Versa bottom and I thought of a Nissan. I said, what a practical, compact vehicle. It's good for the city drives. It is. It is. It's good for the city drives. I don't know if you can get no dick in there, but go get your thing. You can drive the dick, but there you go. And here you go. Y'all know what it is with the smaller cars. It's okay. I used to have a smaller vehicle too. But see, I got a job, I got an education, I got somebody waiting at home for me, goddamn. Now, one queen asked me the other day, she told me, Miss Thing, you think you're fierce? I said, of course. She told me all queens think they're fierce. I said, Miss Thing, all queens and me, bon appetit. No, okay. Thank you. Azalea Banks fierce. All right, sorry about that. But yes, I don't know why. Why did I go there? I like Arizona. Arizona's a good time, and I understand that she feels some kind of way that her drag may not be as expensive as the other girls, but a lot of what is her selling point is her personality. Like Hannah, she's infectious when it comes to commentary, when it comes to just seeing them on the screen, and you gotta love them because she paid $10 to get in the ball. She work me the house because she paid $10 to get the ball. You mop. I know that song verbatim. Back at it again. Oh, listen. Oh, yeah. So there's a few songs in the rap universe that I know verbatim. Passion Fruit by Drake, which I hate to say it, but I used to play that in the shower all the time. Queen Bitch by Lil Kim, because it is the greatest song of all time in the rap world for me. Queen Bitch, Supreme Bitch, Killer for my any means, murder scene, clean, busy, bitch, check it. I'll do the whole thing, bitch. What? Oh my goodness. Okay, let me stop. Sorry. And Azalea Banks Fierce, and then Azalea Banks Licorice, and then Azalea Banks Soda. That's not really a rap song though. But it's still a good song. I love it. I was so obsessed with her, and then she said all those things. I was like, no. Let me hear it, Jermaine. I want this. I want to see her and Hannah again. These girls from Philippines gave a full cast of All Stars. We're going to have this moment in a second, Jermaine, towards the end of this live stream, because I do need to talk about how well the casting was this season, even with what we found out. I'm like, oh no, she did blackface, like all that bullshit, right? Something about, I had to think of this from the beginning towards the end of the season. And then Jiggly actually hit me up. Hey, sister, if you're watching. She hit me up the other day and she's like, Matty, what is your thoughts as a whole of the season? Like asking for my genuine feedback from somebody who's on the show, which I really appreciate Jiggly even doing that because we kiki all the time. That's my friend. That's my sis. But she asked my opinion. I kept it 100. I said 2 things that need to change, that I put this on God. If season 3, it happens, I don't even want no check. You can invite me to the Philippines so I could be on one episode and do something cool with the girls because I would live and breathe for that. But seriously, I literally just submitted my information and all that for my passport. Let me know. But 2 things I want to change. We'll talk about it later. And then I gave the highlights of the season and I said, you know what? Y'all are in your bag. Do not change that. Keep that going. Do it again and again and again. Because that's it right there. And no one else is doing it like y'all. So please, we'll talk about it at the end of it for sure. If the Philippines had an all-star season, they already have so much to work with just 2 seasons. That's the truth. But listen, you see a green screen and you immediately begin to, sweat and get nervous because that means this will either be good or bad, more leaning to bad. We'll see, right? I felt like I wasn't paying attention earlier when this was said, but how happy I am to see Nunoy Revlon as the choreographer for this show. I need y'all to remind yourselves that Kiana Revlon won Drag Race France season 2. And now I am seeing a Revlon choreography for Drag Race Philippines. And on top of that, I just came from the Renaissance tour and I just saw all the other girls who were at, excuse me, Legendary. Like, when I tell you, it's been a year for me. Legendary hasn't been on, but I have seen my babies working, and that I am happy for. He is fine, by the way. But listen, like I was saying, I'm like, damn, I'm seeing everybody. Good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, good. Glad to see my bitches are working because we love them from that show. We're still mad at the cancellation of that project. That was a good show, even though that last season wasn't giving as much as it could be. And we know that's tea. We're going to keep it real there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. My Uber driver this morning, because I had to go to the grocery store today, he picked me up and he meant to do his rating for me, like, and it wasn't supposed to go to my direct messages, and I got it as a direct message, and I'm glad he gave me a great rating. But when I tell you, it spooked the hell out of me. I don't know why I'm thinking about that right now, but I just saw something from Uber on my phone and I'm like, I just remember this man gave me an actual review, and I don't ever want to read what people have to think about. I'm like, what? No. But no, he said some nice things. I was just like, okay. Normally I would want a quiet ride, but we were talking this morning. I know how to chit chat like nobody's business. Okay. Juicy did the Halloween ball and it was over, baby. Tell you that right now. Listen, he was a great choreographer. This was fun for what this was. You know, it's the main event. It's not the greatest song of all at all, but oh, it was a quick run through. We'll get to the music video in a second here. Listen, 100+ people in this live right now. Thank you so much for tuning in today. It's your boy Matty-Rants. We're talking about Drag Race Philippines Season 2. Mabuhay, everybody. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Drop a tip in my jar if you feel like it. It was my birthday not too long ago. Happy birthday to me. It was literally Sunday. If you want to drop me some extra love, PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo is right down there. Help me pay for these Uber rides this week. It's been a couple. And I'm going to have to do some more this weekend because I need to go to my pharmacy. And then I also have to go. Oh, I actually should see if they can deliver that, but I don't think they can. Oh, I do have to go get my stuff from my pharmacy. And then also, it's going to be an interesting weekend. So, yes. Thanks for tuning in. All right, let's keep going here. Okay. You okay, all right. It okay. Okay. It's a lot better than so many things I've seen this season. It's so much better. I just want to start that out first. The pearl top reminds me of something she wore recently with the same sort of like top being that and then there being something else for the bottom. So that kind of threw me off a little bit, right? I think that the hair looks great on her. I love this red color on her. I love it so much better than the blonde. I love it so much more better than the blonde. Oh, so much more better. But I can't get into the bottom of the dress. And she's doing the mermaid. I get it. I don't know. Yeah, it is. It do give me. I need a little steam, but I don't want to even do all that. It's just it's a much nicer look than what she's worn recently. However, I don't know. It just makes me do this. I'm like, that's nice. I don't even think that's like a trash bag. It looks like it's supposed to be leather or yeah, leather for the top part of it here is what it's giving me. And then this seems like it's a different kind of fabric, to be honest with you, a little less heavy than this one would be. It might be the same and maybe the lighting, but I still think the mug is bright. I love the hair. It's still one of the better looks of the season. Like this angle here, like get into this shot. I thought this was a fire shot, right? Aside from us seeing, all of this underneath right here, this and this hair with this lighting from the back right here is perfection. This is perfection. This right here. Yeah, this shot is right. Yeah. So not bad. Not the worst at all. Not the worst at all. Not even. Yeah. Neck up for sure is a 2. Mm-hmm. For sure. Khaled Karen looking gorgeous. Gorgeous. Tan lines. All right. I see you, sister. She's been outside. But I did like this outfit. I thought she was super pretty. I really like this look on her. Jiggly, given New York. I see you grow with them, baby. All swinging around the top of your forehead. Oh, I see you, sister. All right, it's hot outside. No, I like this outfit. She looks good. It's a great shot. John Santos, about to blend in a little bit with the background here. It's always a pleasure to have his commentary on the stage, or about, I should say, on the panel. And Bretman Rock, the Av favorite. Everybody's Av favorite. Oh, yes. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. From humble beginnings to MUA status to an inner Black woman that could not be denied through literally almost everything that is said from one's mouth. Bretman Rock is on the panel here with a book called You're That Bitch. And I thought that's a cackle. And I'm glad he's got a book out. No, Bretman's been an interesting run. I'm very happy to know that he got out of the MUA game with all those other people who were really not those girls like he thought they were, or not those bitches. And then he went to the gym so he could be, picked. Excuse me, a bottom that's picked. Excuse me. Let me tell you something. For the girls that don't know about the boys out there that be trying to pull a little tool, honey, if you have a little arm and chest action going here, they are definitely going to be banging on that Zor. But go ahead, Brett. Go ahead, Brett. Go in, sister. Go in, girl. Yeah, he doing his own thing now. He also did more stuff with his family, like with his sister, that I thought was really cute and stuff like that. So I do love me some captivating Bretman Rock. So I was very much here for it. He's definitely not on the same page or level as the Nikita, but it's there. Can we talk about this? In his Quan, don't tell those people lies. Not Trade never gonna make no book called You're That Bitch, sister. Don't you do it, Quan. You don't call people that. You don't call people that. And by the way, y'all, I already can feel a comment. Matt, I don't like what you said about okay, and you have every right to not like it. I'm gonna move on from that. And that's where I'm gonna be on that one. You are gonna be okay. Bretman's gonna be okay. Everybody's gonna be just all right. We can have different opinions. Thank you. So continuing forward here and moving on, we're talking about the main event. Are you ready? I know I didn't purple eater, but there are girls who are apologetic for that kind of stuff. I'm like, I'm not doing this today. I already can feel that coming my way. And I'm just like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Because I know where I stand. But listen, I was nervous for the green screen because at first I thought they were gonna have a lot going on in the background, like a little way too much, almost nauseating vertigo tease. Because it's just a black backdrop, and then the meet and greet, or sort of the pink purple linoleum floor on the way to whatever was they were going to. I didn't know, so I'm okay with it. I personally preferred I personally preferred where it went next. The disco era. You know what I mean? That's when I was like, okay, that's cool. Yes, I totally remember Jermaine. Totally. Let me highlight this. Remember the red carpet moment with Tyra and those. Yep. Very much that. It was giving that for me. So I was like, okay, interesting, right? But I preferred it when we went to the next stage of this. But I want to give everybody some time. Bernie ate this lip sync up. The fermented duck egg bit was. I wonder how much that tastes, but I don't. Does that make sense? Like, I wonder, but I don't. I wonder what the taste is, but I don't. I don't want to know at all. I do not, but I kind of do, but I really, really don't. I'm afraid to smell it. I have a thing about smells. Oof. Is it good? I really want to know. And what would you have it in? Like, is it like you just put it with your like a noodle dish, or is it like go with like a meat, like a protein? I don't know. I just ugh. Is it balut like that? Not the note at the end, but like balut like that. I don't know. I couldn't. Mm-mm. 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 Yes, you first drink the. Oh, 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 wow, 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 woo, 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 woo. Wow. What do you mean drink? Now hold up, I gotta how much I need to know. Balut. Okay, balut. I what? Juice? What juice? From the in wait, this is me. I'm like, wait, is it in? Like, what? Watching be the best thing I've ever had in my life. And oh, I have been that person before where I was like, I hate this. I'm never gonna try it. And then I tried something. I was like, oh, it's the most amazing thing ever. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to try it sometime. I'm gonna have to. I just hearing it, I have to. Best with spicy vinegar. So, okay, as here's the thing too. If you're young and you're listening to this, please hear me now because your taste buds will change. I used to hate vinegar. Used to hate it. Now on a sandwich, especially like at a Subway, some red wine vinegar. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. It boiled for a few days before. Oh my God. Before that, just wait. So wait. So there's a chicken in there. So the chicken is in there. Wait a minute. Hold on. Huh? So like when I open it up, hold on, let me look at this. Now I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up. God, please help. You know what? Okay. That's what okay. I am sure. I'm sure. I'm sure. Listen. Yes. I'm sure. I'm sure. Oh, wow. It reminds me, and I'm trying to think, was it South Park? It is South Park. And it's this episode where it's like this PETA episode, and Stan is kicked out of the town and he has to go to this like PETA area where the people like love the animals or whatever. And they're like, this guy's like, look, we have a child. We're gonna see hello to our son. And then I'm just looking at the balloon. I'm looking at the balloon, right? And it reminds me when Stan looks over at this chicken that was mating with his kid. He's like, help me. I'm sorry. I'm not even trying to be rude. It's just, it looked like it would tell me something before I would eat it. Like, so you're gonna eat me? Like, oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I would have to try it. I mean, I never say never. You never say never. I never thought I'd have escargot. I've had that before. That wasn't horrible. That actually is not bad, but you need to like have it seasoned. Like it needs to taste. You need to have that seasoned. Girl, that's not. I need to taste it. I've had frog legs before. I've had alligator. Ooh, that's an interesting one. It still has the feathers. Now, Daniel, now, Daniel. Y'all ain't pooping feathers? Does the stomach acid get them? I have so much questions. It's still, oh my God, what does that taste like? Is it chewy? Oh, I'm like really interested in this. This is amazing. Like, what? Okay, you know what? We got to move on. I don't want to make this the whole thing. But yeah, yeah. Like if I'm ever in a position and someone's like, "Do you want to?" I would have to. I would have to. Like, listen, I talk about this show. It's a part of the culture. Listen, hell yeah. But I'm also like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not pork, and that's against my religion. So it's not pork and it's not shellfish. Since I'm 7-Day Adventist. So there you go. There you go. I'd rather do it in a place where it's prepared by some people who I trust. Okay, let's go. Bitch, can you imagine? I eat that and the motherfucker's like, wait, no. I thought you said he was done. I can't. Okay, moving forward. God bless everybody. Thanks for tuning in. That's interesting. That's interesting. I would never have an oyster. Ugh. No. I've seen I love too much of the ocean to have an oyster. God bless the ocean. Daniel, thank you so much, Daniel, for your rides. Lots of love. Appreciate the tippy poo on PayPal. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you so much. Back to the video itself, y'all. I'm sorry for the tangent, but that's why we got timestamps. It was just it was like they were like, if you've seen the movie Talk to Me, this is not this is Talk to Me. Oh my God. That's funny. Now that's funny. That's funny. Oh, they grab the hand. Whoop, here you are. This is what happens to a drag queen in that movie. I can't do. They get stuck here and the main event is playing and they got to keep going until someone says, talk to me, bitch. I can't do it. They're like, someone got to let me in. Woo, that's funny. This is just a whole black background. Like, where are they? So everybody, I thought, did a decent job until it got to the group shots. I think when everyone did individual shots for the music video, they were fine, right? The group shots were different. It was like, oh, okay, somebody's not really getting the choreo as much. If they were trying to do the duck walk, a lot of people were, platypusing, if anything. That there were no mallards out there except for Jade and a few others, but like a few of them were given a little, spam versus, duck confit, if you will. I think Obie looks fucking great here. This is a sickening look. I love this. This was great, Obie. You ate this stuff. Hannah, this was fabulous too. I was here for the look. And they literally brought in somebody from ballroom, and I was like, oh, now I know somebody that was eliminated that could have really, used this portion of the episode to know what a duck walk looked like. I know actually two people who I like. One I like a lot, the other not so much. In particular, that could have really benefited from this lesson. I was like, Loved it, loved it, loved it. They throw the crown in the air. They go into this disco room. I for sure knew Cat was about to go into all of the eras of. I was like, oh, here come that Diana Ross. But no, I thought everybody looked really cool here too. It was fun. Again, the group shots were where it was like, I don't know. But you could have told me this was an All Stars 1 promo. Yeah, kinda. Not superhero, but still that light. Yeah, that would have been me. This would have been my shot. Can I have the pit crew here, please? Just have them flex. I'm just gonna throw my ass all over the place. That's all I'm gonna do. There we go. Everyone's chest is big. That would have been me. Not captivating Michael Jackson. But I knew Jade was taking it. I knew Jade was taking it. I knew Jade was taking it. I thought Bernie did a good job too. Bernie on the disco ball was right. I said, go ahead, Bern. They came on the stage and they did the excuse me, finish the song up for us all. I the category, I know it was like too, I don't like every time I watched it, I couldn't get I was trying to read the subtitles when they were saying it, and it was like quick. So help me with this one now. With this one, y'all. I know it was like 2 and something. It was Two-Face. Is that what it was? Is that why I kind of was like, no, it wasn't. Maybe that's what it was, Myrna. Because I kept looking at it like that's not what it is. I don't know why. Maybe that's why I didn't think about it. Double face. That is double car. Okay. I kept looking at it like, what? Double car eleganza. Okay. Lord, let me find out I have some sort of dyslexic ability when I'm reading things, child, because I'm over here like, what? When I was looking at it, like, she meant like 2? Like 2, right? Like 2 years? Okay. Mm-hmm. Double face, half and half. That's what I assumed. This is why I knew my sister Obie would be in trouble. Because I was like, that's going to be too deep. Right? Like, that's going to be too, like, and I love what they did for the non binary. And I was like, yes, this is amazing. No, they're going to get this. This is not the category that they were asking for. They wanted literal, but not on the nose. Like the Captain Barbell and the, come on, Matt. What's her name? Y'all? It's Captain Barbell, the other one. But yeah, they wanted somewhat literal, but not totally like right on the nose. I kind of felt that. So Cat is first, and I thought hers was clever and it was smart to do. Double cara. And then face must be from mascara, which means face. Darna. There we go. Darna and Captain Barbell. Darna. I was about to say Dora. Ciao. Dora. Y'all remember that live action movie? It was actually not bad. It was not bad. Or was it horrible? I think it was horrible. I don't even remember. Probably lying. Yeah, I thought Cats was good. It was decent. I thought it was nice, for the first responders in terms of military and frontliners. Not first responders, but frontliners with the military as well as teachers. I thought it was pretty delicioso. I know that's hey, listen. Yeah. But I thought it was a nice look. It was decent. I thought it was also the category, so I thought it was right. I said, okay, work. Now, they said she did push-ups. I'm not gonna lie to Cat. Those weren't push-ups. You were doing fruit rolls, if anything. I know you were attempting a push-up, but it was, as someone who, used to do a lot of training and physical training and all that kind of stuff, still am working out now currently. It's the way she was rolling from her tummy that was cackling. Girl, I was cackling. Wait, that's not a push-up. Because like you would see her body move before the arm because she was trying to get that momentum to push up. I was like, oh, poor thing, she can't push up. It's all right. It's okay. They would have counted it. Now, I wish she was on the journey of doing it with her knee. Put that little foot up, a little point, honey, and just push. Do a little something like that. But yeah, she was definitely doing attempted worms. But yes, I thought it was a nice look. Now, Captain I was about to say Barwell. Captain Barbell and Darna. And this is very referential to the Philippines as figures that they watched on television. Like Arizona Brandy said, the straights would watch Captain Barbell and the gays would watch Darna. I think it's cool that she did this, but it's also, I will be real with you, it was costume as fuck. And there's nothing wrong with that because I think costumes are cool, but I was like, It almost read as cheap. And I was like, And I know she feels some kind of way about that. And that's one of her things that she's like, yeah, I feel bad about. But I'm like, ooh, I like what you wanted to do. Double Cara competitions are actually for singing contests where contestants would sing a duet for both male and female parts. Thank you for that. That's cool. Appreciate the knowledge. Educate me. Yes, I needed that, but that's actually really dope. And I feel like we did something like that out here, but it didn't last or whatever. We're just doing Masked Singer now, which I refuse to watch. I refuse to watch Jenny McCarthy on a show about a singing competition. Like, what are we doing here? Yeah, I just didn't care for it. And the back of the wig was woo! She has an updated view of that. That's awesome, Wayne. I bet it looks amazing. Hannah Beshi, I would have never known that mouth moved into the lip sync. The moon and the sun. I think it's okay. It's not my kind of look. I like her a lot. I just don't like this that much. I think it's nice though. It's nice. I don't love it. It's okay. It's like, You all talk about that huge ass clip. Wait a minute. You talking about this right here? Hold on. Let me get back to it. Baby, we were talking about that hair is that looked like somebody's mama's like hair clip when they like, about to clean the house kind of clip. You know what I'm saying? Like running an errand kind of clip, going to school on an early day to pick up your child who is sick. I know my mom used to hate that. I kid you not, y'all. My mama would do this sometimes. I would already have told the people I was sick. And then they called my mama. And my mom's like, give Matthew the phone. Give Matthew the phone. And I got to answer the phone. My mom's like, I know you bullshit. And you know I'm not going to leave this house to come pick you up today because I got a lot of shit to do around here. And if you come home, I'm not getting nothing done. So you better sit your ass in class and wait till I get your ass when it's school. I was so happy when I got my car. You don't even know. Them days I used to roll up in that house. Oh my God. And she'd be like, I know you're playing. I'm like, I don't feel good. Oh goodness, let's get back to the look. Bitch, Deborah used to wear me out. Okay? Like, like I know you are bullshit. I know you are. You ain't bullshit. You ain't going home. We're picking you up. I'm not picking you up. Your dad's out of town. Now what you gonna do? You ain't gonna call your uncles or your aunts. You ain't cool with them like that. Yeah. She would be really like, and I'm sitting there on the phone pretending everything is fine. Yeah, ma. I get it. Yes, cool. It's okay. And I'd be like, she's gonna drop off something for me. And my mom would. She'd come there and bring me some Dayquil, sometimes Pepto tabs. Dayquil, Pepto tabs. She'd then like give me like a bottle of OJ, like the little to-go bottle of OJ. She had one of those, like, you know, the lunch size chicken noodle soups, and she had like a little thing of crackers, and it would always be ones from the pantry that were already opened, and they just tied it up real quick. She's like, all right, make it to the day. Don't sneeze on nobody. So many days of school I always had to go through. I hated it. But yes, back to Hannah's look. I think it's cool. I thought it was even cooler than the lip sync. I was like, what? When we had the special effects added. But yeah, I think it was nice. It was a nice look from Hannah. I just not my favorite. I love how I'm talking about Hannah and I brought up school. I brought up school. But it's cool, right? Like and again, to like double it, right? So she again, and y'all telling me that's based off of a singing competition. So I can only imagine that she would sing from the front and then she would turn around and she would still be singing, but she let the mouth move. See, now that you said that, Baba, 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 now that you told me it was a singing competition, that's why I'm like, oh, well, that makes even more sense with this outfit. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, oh, actually, this is the assignment. Yeah, I think that's the assignment. I hear a Mamu-chan stretching over there. Let's get to the next one. I don't really know if it's a lie or it's a fact. Transparent, so I can see right through. I have Willow Smith playing when I see Ovi in this outfit for sure. Willow Smith is on full blast. Very much that, yeah. I think this is fire. I get the full non-binary moment concept and like the juxtaposition between like the viewpoint of feminine and masculine. Totally get it, right? I don't think this fits the category, but I still love this look. And I feel like she's going to do some horrible things to things at night. But I love this. It's not the category, but I love it. It's not the category, but I love it. Like I loved it. But I was like, I don't think they're gonna like. They're gonna be like, yeah, totally. And I love that they brought up the bathroom issue with those who want to use the bathroom that they feel comfortable in. All of that. Again, I love concept wise everything there. It's just I don't know about that, and I think they wanted the literal sense of it. You know what I mean? And so that's why I would knock this if I was judging it. I'd be like, well, that's Ovi, and that's where they wanted to take it. If they did it the other way, I would have appreciated it, but I still can feel the concept and what they meant behind it. Now, one look in particular that I was like, yes, ma'am, is Miss J. So, ooh, baby. Ooh. Mm. Ooh. Ooh, Miss Thang. Don't hurt him, Jade. This was already a bop before she came out. Like I was kind of like, oh yeah. I need to see what time. I think I'm gonna go live at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Make sure that all my people in the UK can catch me tomorrow. It'll be a late night show. But yeah, I thought this was sickening. She was like giving this suit sort of situation moment, which I thought the suit in the front was like really like gorgeous with the flower. But then she transformed and she was like turning into a prom queen. And then she told a story about how she was denied admittance to her prom because she was she was basically said you had to come dressed as you are, right? And so for me, I was like, this is gorgeous. And I thought it was really pretty. I really did enjoy how she was serving this look too. I thought it was right. I was like, okay, girl. I was here for it. Bernie is next. The king and queen card. I thought this was a great idea. I like Bernie's look. I thought, now, to be honest, I thought the dress was a bit, it's kind of hard because it's a very dark outfit and there's purple in it, but I had to wait for the light to hit sometimes. And I think for the lighting for the stage for Bernie, it worked against her in some sets for me because I was like, this is very dark and it was hard for me to see the colors. But when the light hit it, I was like, okay, this is a bop. And it definitely, I feel, fits the category. See, like here, I had to zoom in on this shot. I can see this so much better now, right? Like from the far shots, I was like, God damn, I'm like, I'm trying to get into this, right? Oh, T. Apparently, after Miss Jade's prom incident, the school had to talk to the students about sexuality, that men are made. Wow. Can you imagine coming to school the next day and there's an assembly that's about you, but not directed at you, but completely directed in your vicinity to stab, stab, stab? Like, bitch, ooh. Not over here in America, bitch, because I'm gonna tell you that right now. My mama and my daddy would have been up there, even when my daddy wouldn't have agreed to stuff, because he was definitely not about that life back then. If he knew they were talking against his child, oh my, oh no, he coming up there 10 toes down. Mm-mm. Yeah, I had went to a private Christian school for my early years. I was lucky enough to have the option to go to a public school around sixth and seventh grade, thank God. And I tried to go back to the private school at one point in time, but like it really wasn't worth it. And it was going to be just nonsense all over again. And I was like, child, I don't know if I want to deal with this shit. So shout out to public schools, shout out to private schools though, but the Christian private schools, if you were queer and you baby are in those schools and you're going through something even now or you've been through it before, you have all my sympathy and love, because believe me, I understand. I was attacked like literally I think what, fifth grade, by all the girls in my school, and they were throwing rocks at me. Yeah, calling me all kinds of names and saying I want to be a woman, because when we used to play, I would always be the girl characters and they would get really angry with me. And I remember that I retaliated and I got in so much trouble. But baby, I was windmilling before I knew how to fight. Before I knew how to really just go in, baby, I was twirling, honey. I remember my teacher was like, Matthew. Like, they were throwing rocks. What are we doing about that? And guess who got in trouble? Me. So I'll never, that was definitely one of my first moments recognizing a situation of being the only Black student in the school, in that grade, in that class, you know, and how certain things were going to twist and turn against me in situations like that, especially because I was a little feminine, right? And no matter how good I was at anything, it was always, that was the cut down. That was the cut down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I remember them, and I hope they all remember that too for the rest of their lives, because baby, them hands were connecting and I was making sure they knew who I was. And I never went to that school again after that. Like, because that was like the last year before I went to the public school. So yeah, that like right after that, and I got my like elementary like graduation, bitch. It was my dad said, "Hey, what do you want to do?" I said, "Oh no, we going to public school. I need to be where I need some people to be there." Hey Valerie, y'all give it up for Valerie Vision in the chat right now. Shout out to Valerie. Valerie, hope you're doing well, babe. Hope you're doing good. But yeah. Mine wasn't a Catholic school though. It was just a regular Christian school. I think the church it was attached to was Methodist or Baptist. But it's so funny because one of the girls that was throwing a rock at me became like very much a powerful lesbian. Like one of those girls became a very powerful, strong lesbian. Lesbian, very much that. Okay, very a cop though. So, you know, canceled. You know, canceled something out there. Da da da. So listen, yeah. I remember when this boy was trying to pick at me and I swung my backpack so hard it knocked his front teeth out. My mama was so mad at me, but she was like, he was messing with you. I said, sure was. I had to let him know. I was always getting in trouble because people would pick on me, and I'd still get in trouble. They should have been in trouble, but that's kind of life sometimes. Unfortunately, it's like, how do you respond? How do you react? And sometimes you just got to be in trouble in those situations when you're right. I gotta be. We'll just make it through. You ain't gonna expel me? Cool. Let's keep pushing. I don't want to do too much here because you already know how this is with the, talking to your former selves, your past, and sort of giving them a speech of encouragement and all that kind of jazz. I don't want to go down the line of this. It was very emotional with everyone and their stories. Also with pictures of previous dead versions of them. You know what I'm talking about? Like when it go, the dead names and all that kind of stuff. It was like, oh, okay. I was like, okay, all right. And they're okay with that. That's cool. If they're cool with it, that's fine. I remember on another season of Drag Race when that was done, somebody had made a whole thing about it, like that was out of line. I didn't know if that was okay or not. So it was like, okay, bet. Like that old picture of Burn. I was like, what? Who is that? Yeah, Quan, maybe I'm just being too sensitive in my American ass or whatever, but that was something that made me do this. Like, oh, okay. Because when they brought up Cat Cat and they said this name, and I was like, oh. Right. No longer TBA. That lady is 42 and she should be proud of it. Talk about TBA. I was like, girl, we were thinking higher. So thank you for saying something. What I think of Bretman Rock as the guest judge, I would think that he knows not a lick of Tagalog from him being a guest judge this week, because not once did he respond. And I'm not asking for that, but it gave me, like, did they cut away every time there was a translation for him or something? I didn't know, because every response was in English, and I'm not saying that's wrong. I was like, interesting. I thought he was a nice guest judge. He was a nice guest judge. He wasn't there to be shady. He wasn't there to be like rude, and he was very like uplifting. And I appreciated Brett for that, because it was like, some of the girls, some of the guest judges that we know of came there and did what, Connor? This is trash. I hate. He did his job. Right. I came here to say things I liked, things I didn't like, not to be extra with it. If I'm going to do anything extra, it's just going to be on my own thing, right? Like, that's why Brett gets flowers today, because it was like, this is what we're talking about. He was very, he did what was supposed to be done. He said, I like this, I like that, that's that. And I like this person. I feel like I get their energy. It wasn't anything crazy. So I was like, okay, I like Brett, but he was fine. He was a fine judge. Fine judge. Fine judge. I was surprised Patrick was. Did I miss? I was like, wait, wasn't Patrick Star on last season? Did they come there this season? Has it been that long? I don't know why I was thinking I was going to see Patrick. Wait, am I? Oh my God! I just realized this. So is the prize Anastasia Beverly Hills, or is it still the one size fits all beauty? Because wasn't Norvina on the video? Oh my God. Look at me. Oh, connection. Ah, okay, that's what was different this season. That's something I knew it. Something was not, y'all don't even know. I was really sitting here like, something is different this season. And I could not put my finger on it. And it's because it's not one size fits all beauty. And Patrick Star has made a presence. And I think I really liked Patrick on there. Yeah, I like Patrick Star on the show. That's why I was like, oh, maybe I was thinking I was good. I think I was missing them. Okay, that's what it was. I was like, something was different. Okay. As Norvina got up there, hello, girls. And this, all right. Judging happens. We know what goes down. It was an emotional time up here. Miss Jade so won her badge. But I do want to talk about the speech Jade had. Because everybody made a speech about why they should win. Some people I felt ran on and talked about things a little too much that did not really have nothing to do with the winning, but more so, I am this kind of person that was like, no, why this way you should win, girl? Not because, I've been, this man or this woman for the day. No, listen, it's her speech about it is time for the doll domination to happen as the esoteric Bratz doll to come forth and the intergalactic webs of Korakakaka Hunty sickening no. And like everyone's cackling because she's like, she's still going. It's Jade going, shut up. Okay. And the community. I loved it so much. It was stupid, but I loved it. 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 Dumb to dumb dumb dumb. Loved it. It was thank you. And it's like, yes, like we stand her. We stand her. Oh, goodness gracious. Hey, Adrian, thank you so much for the tippy poo on Cash App. I appreciate you, baby. Oh, your impression of Jade is really on point. Listen, if I like them, the impression is going to be great. Okay. Like, because I literally absorb her when she speaks. I'm just like, oh, like it's just so, it's a lot. Like, her confessionals, them hands be here, them hands be right here, girl. And then it go from here. Like, you see how my arms look? They go, she T-Rexes, and then all of a sudden they extend, but she T-Rex back because she gives it like this. Like, it's another day in the workroom, and us dolls are giving like the most. Yeah. I love it. It's just, it's insane. I love it. I just love it. It's unhinged. It's ridiculous. It's also perfect, and it makes no sense, but it makes total sense. Love it. It's everything. Let me tell you something. When she said last badge, Jade, honey, I think you low key thought that you may have just won the season. I don't know why, sister, because it was the you did, and I was like, no, girl, it just means you're going to the finale because she's like the last badge. I was like, okay. God bless her. Go on, girl, go on. Why is Mama Pao acting like they're surprised that there are 3 trans women in the finale? Like, you're the one who made the decisions. You said their names as they walked away. Just, oh my goodness. As a matter of fact, there is another moment where her acting was terrible. Girl, listen. Remember when they were doing the who was she talking to? Oh, Obie. When she was talking to Obie, oh, now I gotta go all the way back. Because this just reminded me. Her acting is sometimes like, girl, what are we doing today? So when she was talking to Obie, remember when they brought up the untucked moment? And Obie was like, well, the guest judge said I was trash. And Mama Pao went like this, bitch, you were like 2 people away from her, like a person away from her. What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? Like, you were there that day. Did you forget what's going on? Like, is the wrestling receding whatever thoughts you had? Like, bitch. Anywho, this part, like, Jiggly and Khaled gave appropriate responses. Even Bretman and John, but Mama Pao with the what? Bitch, you literally made that happen. Stop it. Maybe this is who's actually green screened into the show. Maybe so. Maybe that's why we're seeing different outfits since they don't make any sense for the runway as a host of a show. And I believe Eva the Queen is absolutely correct in that statement. Absolutely correct in that statement. Bitch, it has been few and far in between. It's like looking at a whole bunch of space bars, like on a computer screen, bitch. No, and I love her, but I missed season 1 outfit. She used to pee on season 1. This season, it's been what is happening here. No more blonde. I went red is everything on Mama Pow. Red looks really good. Dark roots, lots of dark roots. Something dark. Roots. That porcelain skin, roots dark. It pows everything, but that blonde washes her. Just saying, like Crash, thank you for the super chat. Jade sounds like a Final Fantasy villain giving their final form speech. She is so unserious. Final form speech? What? Oh my goodness. And we know she could eat. Like literally like help get costumes together for Miss Universe, like what is it, styling them and creating them. Like, what are you talking about? We know you can eat. Like, don't do that. And I understand that she was trying to give other people like some shine too, like everybody's been saying, but I'm like, don't do that again. You don't have to. You're great. We love you. Don't do it, Mama Pow. We love you. I do. I love you a lot. Just please don't do that no more. You're gorgeous. Stop doing the opposite. Okay. Now, Cat hugging Jade was I was like, well, good for you. Good for you. In my mind, it's Cat saying, Beach, don't think that you're better than me because you won this week. Oh no, I can't. I have to go. I have to go. I've been working on the cat for a second. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay, so listen, everybody who is not trans, stay on the stage. You are up for elimination. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I am kidding. I'm kidding. So listen, Arizona Brandy, Hannah Beshi, Obie, come on. We're in the bottom 3. And I'm like, fuck. Not the Church of Matilda in the bottom 3. Listen, they say some religions fall while others rise. But they had a song to perform, and I'll tell you, and I'll be honest with you, Dati, Sam Concepcion, and Tippy Dos Santos. I feel like did we see these people? I feel like those names are familiar. This was a little chaotic for me. I'm going to be honest with you. But there are moments I really liked. For one, I didn't realize we were getting a puppet show today because there are 2 people singing the song. So it's like, that would make sense. So Obie pulled out their puppet and they were using it. Hannah will have theirs too. I was like, what? The moon. The sisters. There we go. The sisters are lip syncing. LOL. Wait, I think Obie's not binary, right? Obie, tell me, like, inbox me, friend, help me out. There we go. Okay, that's why I was like, that name sounds familiar. But I was shocked when this mouth moved. I was like, wow, that's really creative, Hannah. I thought I was like, this is. But I think Arizona Brandy won because they were doing side to side. Darna lip syncing, Barbell Man lip syncing, Darna lip syncing, Barbell lip syncing, non binary. Okay, thought so. That's why I was like, wait, correction. Yeah, I thought Arizona won it. It was still chaotic to me, though. It's just like 3 people. This is the 3rd time, right? Second? Is this the 2nd or 3rd? I feel like this is the 2nd time. Matilda, Dee. It was Matilda, Dee. Come on, Matt. Matilda, Dee. Who else was on that stage? Help. Matilda, Dee. Come on, someone help. Verushka? Was it Verushka? I don't know. Yes, Verushka, Dee. There we go. Okay. Woo! Woo! I was like, oh my God. Not Obie, because it was, remember, Obie didn't lip sync until Bernie. Yeah. Oh my God, my brain. My brain. Felt like, my brain. I'm sorry, my brain. My brain felt like Rice Krispies when you pour the milk in and they start to pop. I used to love that. I used to really love that. Oh, man, I might go buy some Rice Krispies. I can't put no sugar on it. You know, the beets. You know, I had to find a sugar substitute for that. I got hungry, y'all. Oh my god, so hungry. Just talked about cereal. Okay, listen. No, I thought, yeah, Arizona won for sure, but it just was a lot for me. It's 3 people. I do love that once again, and this is a good point to make for this season. The camera work during the lip sync has been phenomenal. It works a lot better with 2 though when you're doing the sweeping shots, but the sweep shots that they're doing with the lip syncs, perfect. I love that. It's cool. I wish other seasons would borrow that concept, right? Arizona does win the lip sync. I for sure thought Obie was going to be top 4. I had it in my prediction bag. It had been a nice run this season, mainly the top, 1 bottom placement win. When Obie was just standing there, and I thought she was going to say something like, I thought something else was about to happen. I got so nervous because they were just in shock. And they said, I'm sorry, what happened? Like, you have to say, I was like, oh my God. It almost made it hurt even more. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But when she started talking about her journey and how it felt when she would be in the clubs with Prince Marina and Eva, and no one would look at them or, like, you know, pay them any attention, and how low it made them feel, and how they wanted to have that same feeling. And, you know, they were also chasing that win for their sisters who couldn't do it. Ah, Ove, Ove. Oh, one of my favorite people. Oh, thanks for dropping by my chat all these days and times. Thanks for the lives too. I appreciate you. I think you're an awesome person. I'm very glad we got to know you this season, even if you never spoke to me at all, off of just me talking about the show, Ovi. Like, I would still fucking live and breathe for you. I think you're amazing and a talented bitch with a good eye and a sharp tongue, sister. Please keep doing what you're doing. Don't give up on any of this. Don't think anything less of yourself. If they ask you to do anything All Stars related, take, take, take. We need you back. We need you back. I want you on my TV all the time. Like Ovi, I am so serious. And I know you're listening to this, friend. Hey, grab at that opportunity, especially if they say over here, girl. Grab at that opportunity. Because, like, I put this on God. Had, like, you are lovable on here, put you in a RuPaul dress. Oh, for the girls that don't want to pay for Wow Presents Plus, that want to watch Drag Race, let them have caught you on VH1 or MTV. Baby, that boot, boom, boom, explosion. Global too. I say that as well. Absolutely. Oh, on a USC, oh, she'd pee on a USC. So RuPaul would live and breathe for her. That wee pole, whatever whole band she was in, Obie, literally for the Halloween costume, RuPaul would have said that is the winner. I'm telling you. But no, for real though, we love you, sister, and take care. Keep talking. I can't wait to see you at DragCon. Like y'all said in the video to me. They're like, can't wait to see you at DragCon. And that's when I will see you. If you come out here soon, to let me know. And Hannah Beshi, you know, Hannah, you have had one hell of a journey this season. And I'm talking about from somebody who I was like, I don't know, to someone who I'm like, I want to see all the time. Don't eliminate Hannah. I like me some Hannah. I want me some Hannah. Just good people, good energy, everything about you. I hope you are blessed and highly favored for the rest of your life. I think you deserve it. Honestly, just a genuine good fucking soul. And I hate that I used the swear word before that, but for real, I think you're a genuine good soul, baby. And I think you deserve a lot in your life. I don't see any nasty negative energy coming your way, not one time this season. Let me find out something else. But no, we don't want to do that. For real, though, all my love to you, Hannah Beshi. Glad I got to talk to you on Instagram Live for that little short time. And I admit what I said. Like, girl, you are everything. And stupid, super likable. Super likable. Ain't, I'm telling the truth here. Like, they both of them super likable. Like, oh, they're all relatable. Love you, Hannah. Obie, I loved Ovie's exit with and curtain call. I love that. That was perfect. I was like, that slayed, bitch. But Hannah, when she left and she says, you know, my mom always says, taught me something, and I always like to say. Then she walked off. It was so funny. I was like, oh, Hannah being adopted by Bernie made me giggle. Listen, that would be a good drag mother. I would be here. I'd be here for Bernie adopting me, child. Well, you know, Honey is my mother, and I love my mother, Honey Davenport. Shout out to Honey. But you know, family wise, Bernie's sitting there doing all that. I'm here for it. I thought this hug, these two, just love these people so damn much. I really do. I was like, oh no. I said, I'm glad we got them towards the last episode, though. Can we be real here? Because I don't know if I'd been able to handle 2 episodes of not these two and in the lineup. Oh, I would have been upset. So I'm glad this is the second. This is right before the finals. Right before the finals. We got one more episode to go. So happy about that. I'm like, oh, thank God. We don't have to see it too long. Obie, you're a bitch for this. Hannah over here with her lipstick. Obie put all that paint on there and said, and they both left with a little bit of love. I had to blurt out those beautiful fingers they stuck up high in the air, but that was fabulous. Fabulous. Listen, top 4, baby, going into the finale next week. We have Miss Jade, so Arizona Brandy, Captivating Cat, and Bernie. Look who's up. Look who's up. Oh my God, yeah, my cat's so big. I want Bernie to win. I'd be okay with everybody else. I'd be fine. One out of them I would be less fine with, but yeah, like God, I just want Bernie to win. I want Bernie to win at everything in life. I love me some Bernie. Yeah, yeah. I can't even front. Can't even front it. I'm like, yeah, give it to the baby. Okay. Let me just one thing I gotta say, to be honest, like just in general, with this show, with this season, like, you know, there have been a couple of international seasons that have come about. It's been pretty good. But there's something about Philippines where I just get the energy. I just get just full life from it. And the positives, things I told Jiggly, were I love the playfulness sometimes on the judges panel where it does throw off the audience a little bit, and it even scares us, or the queens for that matter, what Mama Pow's gonna say. I think that casting has been excellent in terms of developing storylines around these babies because everybody plays a role. And it doesn't feel like we're walking into a finale with everybody being the same person. And the same can be even said for what we saw throughout the competition. So shout out to them for that. The camera work lately has been really giving, especially for the lip sync. So I appreciate whoever they've hired for that, whoever is doing those runarounds. Yes, ma'am. We thank you. It adds depth in energy to this. Like it just there's there's a lot to look forward to with this. Mama Paulo Ballesteros, very good judge. This blonde's been weird. I wish they would change their outfits this season, but hey, I can hope for season 3. I'm happy for my sister Jiggly. She deserves this. She's a very good judge. I know some people don't like her for whatever reason. She may have said something online that pissed you off, but she does a good job as a judge. So is Khaled Karen. John Santos is better this season. Same thing with, our boy Rajo Laurel. Much better this season. Much better. I had issues with just some of the guest judges, which was really just one of them in particular. Everybody else was great. It's great. Hey, Hannah. It was great. I love this season. It was good. Good. So whatever happens, happens. But Crash, to wrap it up, it feels like it. It feels like it. And I'm really happy they have a separate Untucked. And it's not some 6-minute random run through of an argument that happened backstage. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Bernie wrote in her letter in Untucked to Hannah, roughly asking Hannah to stay with her here in the city, then go back in her here hometown in CDO. Wow. I would love to see that time spent. I want to pick you up. Mamu-chan. Oh my Lord. See, he woke up for his nap and now he's like there's nothing in the bowl, baby. I'm gonna feed you. I'm almost done because it's 7:00 is your next feed time. You got 7 more minutes. That's why you took your nap. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, I'm very happy for these babies. I hope they are all successful in life in their own ways. But yeah, Philippines is that girl. I think this is outside of normal Drag Race for me, which is RuPaul's Drag Race US seasons and All Stars. This is the one I look forward to the most. So I'm gonna be sad when it's like this is over and we have to wait again. It's like, that's just where I'm at. It's like, please, like, please. We gotta wait a long time. Hurry up and film 3. Like, you want there to be a back-to-back drag race? Do Philippines. I'll do that. I can do. So yeah. Hey Katie, how you doing, baby? Mamu, can I show you? Can I show you all? Can I be a proud pop? Yeah. Come here. Come on. I know. You want me to fill it up. Get your big stretchy on. Get your big stretchy on. Come on, puppy. Oh, look at how big he is now, y'all. I know. Like, he is huge. I'm gonna talk on the mic. You're doing your little groans for the audience. Oh. He meows too, but that's his other way of communicating. Rumors already circulating here that when after season 3 comes, there will be an all-star season for Drag Race Philippines. You got it? Got it. Do you got it? You got it. Oh. No, he's just like his daddy. His voice is deep when he wakes up, and then he gets his little high little meows later, especially when I'm in the shower. Because once I'm out the shower, like once I'm done with the shower, he meows like crazy because he's like, Dad, I'm coming in there with you. And then he goes in there and he gets his paws wet so he can help clean himself. Yes, he has a whole system. It's weird. Aren't you just my weird baby? Aren't you just my weird baby? Okay. That is my child. He is my son, and I love him. He's the greatest thing to ever happen since sliced bread. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. It's your boy Matty-Rants. I gotta go. I gotta go get ready for this movie tonight. I'm going to go see Saw X, the 10th installment in the Saw series. I'm glad to know it's a prequel. I was like, oh, thank God. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I can care for the continuation of this. I preferred it when the man was still alive and he was doing the stuff. So I got to get ready for that. Get my stuff libation on and do all that kind of stuff. A wealthy child, yes, with 2 condos. And he sleeps in both of them. Sleeps in both of them. Well, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for those who dropped a little love in my tip jars. Those of you super chatted today. Those of you in the comment section. Everyone that helped out too with references that I didn't have on hand with me as well. My love to you as well, Hannah in Colorado. I love Colorado. Altitude. Oh, you want more scratchies? Oh, scratchy watches. Okay. Yeah, it's time to feed the big baby. It's time to feed the big baby. I will be on tomorrow, Friday, for Drag Race UK. So if you want to talk about that tomorrow for the brand new season 5, I'll be going live around 2 p.m. Central, 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. I did that backwards on my channel here. And that reaction will be posted in the morning, because I'm going to be busy tonight. I'm going to be busy tonight. So I'll be posting it in the morning. Say bye to Mamu-chan. Say bye, Mamu-chan. Say bye. Say bye, Bubby. That's the other nickname. Bye, Bubby. Bye, Bubby. Bye, Mamu-chan. Bye, everybody. Thanks again for tuning in. I appreciate all the love and all the support, and I appreciate you for giving my channel a view. Get that comment section together, talk about this episode, and hit that like button. I will see you for the next one. Goodbye.
Listen.